I wonder if there's room for me to become, like, a dungeon guy in this game. Like, if I run dungeon roulettes all day, if people will watch that when I'm done with the MSQ. Nah, surely not. Maybe. I mean, if you're talking with chat and you're talking about fun stuff and, like, you're just doing dungeons in the background, like, maybe, but... Yeah, trash is actually difficult in Criterion. It'd be really interesting to see from my, like, from the WoW Mythic Plus angle to then come into a game where I know that there's, like, not interrupts, there's not... Well, not really as many interrupts, there's not as many, I mean, there's still mechanics, right? But it's, like, a very different... It's, like, personal stuff. That's gonna be really interesting. I have a lot of faith in Final Fantasy's combat design. I'm not too worried about that. I feel like any boss they do will probably be a good one. Criterion's gonna be hard. Sure. But I'm curious if they'll still be hard for somebody who is a Mythic Plus main in World of Warcraft, you know what I mean? Like, it's different going into a Criterion if you've never really done competitive dungeon content. But for somebody who has been doing it for years and years and years in a different game, it's transferable skills, right? I'm not, like, being, like, arrogant or something and being like, oh, well, I'm gonna walk in and I'm gonna one-shot everything. Like, I plan on dying, you know? I absolutely plan on dying. I think I'll have an easier time than probably most people jumping into Criterions who have never really done the competitive, like, Mythic Plus stuff, you know? We will watch a Criterion right now, and then I will hold my hand up, and if I agree with you, like, if you guys got me, then you got me. I'll hold my hand up and I'll say, yeah, I was wrong.
Well, first time is I rest you, and then you take the rest after he resets or something.
I think you should go to where they...
Wow.
Okay! Nah, dude, I'm fucked. Nah, I'm fucked. No. Fuck! Shit! Oh, this was so bad. Bro, I was so arrogant as well. I was so cocky. Yeah, Flev, this shit knocked me so hard I'm back as a caster, bro. I'm not even playing.
On me, and then counterclockwise, bro.
Okay, you know what that kind of reminds me of, though? Kind of reminds me of Castle Nathria, Denathrius. And remember you used to get the blades? And you'd have to remember which one was going to go first so that you could move into the empty spot with Ramonia. So it kind of reminds me of that. So I'm kind of used to a little bit of a mechanic like that, actually. I think that'll actually be okay. But I think doable.
Ooh. Wait, will my pet pull? Is that a
His
thing?
pet's gonna pull. His pet's gonna pull.
Yeah, look at the pet, Roger.
Yeah, one second.
You have something, Roger.
Barreling smash, watch out, frontal.
Oh my god. Howling.
I'm adding that.
So is there a big tank heal requirement? Because I'm seeing Roger's health right now. Because I'm looking at Roger's health right now, and I don't like what I'm seeing. And I've never seen a World of Warcraft tank ever be in that position. And I'm just wondering, you actually need to heal, yeah? Oh, it puts you at 1 HP. Right. Okay. Oh, that's okay. That's fine. Yeah. Roger's DPS. Right. Okay. Yeah, because Roger, let me guess, he plays the thing that's the most like a hunter in this game. Yep. A man who knows what he likes and he sticks to it. And I respect a man like that. He's like, look, if I can't play hunter this patch, then I'll just sit on the bench. Okay, so Frago's tanking. Yep, cool. Jeeth healing makes sense. Yep.
No, not after.
Jeeth is an incredible healer, by the way.
Oh,
Right, so you gotta dodge first, then move in.
Oh my god.
Okay.
on.
Wait, that's a really nasty overlap, though. But you need to move around. You need to stand here, right? So this comes out. Those are 2 frontals. So those are 3 different mobs. Yeah, there's 3 different mobs. 2 of them are doing this frontal, which needs to get turned away, and then everyone else needs to stack on this mob. Yeah.
Oh,
What
the fuck?
Oh my god.
Gone.
You get some nasty overlaps in WoW as well, in Mythic Plus. You do get some really poorly timed overlaps, and you know that they're going to happen. Yeah. So that does the charge again.
Personal.
Now these are going to maybe do frontals or something?
Move. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
His
it
turn.
doesn't come here.
Fine.
Okay.
No, we're fine.
Just try not pulling.
Yeah, there is a frontal, but
Yeah,
they
the
kill
other
it.
backers.
Wait,
What?
how'd they die? Wait, what?
Wait, maybe
Whoa,
just-
what? Oh, that hits, bro. He's... Oh, and Robin's gone. No,
Yeah.
Frago's
Oh.
fine.
Never mind.
What?
I don't even understand how he dies. No, because
Are you supposed to fight him?
he's
don't-
fine.
I think you should.
Then the animation
Cool, I don't
comes
think-
through. Then Robin dies. Frago's still fine.
Man,
We can
Then
rest. We can rest. Yeah.
He gets auto attacked. Yeah, so he doesn't. So he does make it out. He gets auto attacked. Yeah. But one shot, is that because he had his back to the mob? If you turn behind, if you turn around and a mob hits you in the back, then it does like critical damage. Is that a thing? No, it was just. I swear I saw somebody in chat say something like you had to kill like some of the other mobs. That's why this mob did so much damage, because you had to kill the other mobs.
Okay,
Right, this is a stack.
Coming?
Gotta move and stack. Yep.
Yeah, I think so too.
Okay, he might do a frontal attack now though.
Crosswind. Probably send in the intercardinals. Oh, no.
Okay.
Gonna get pushed
Okay,
away.
okay.
Don't want to get pushed into that.
Nice.
Yes, and,
Fine. So mobs don't pull other mobs. That is really interesting. Okay, I didn't say the content isn't hard. I just said I bet having experience in Mythic Plus at a high end in WoW will make it easier for me in Criterions. I didn't say they're not hard. I didn't say I wasn't gonna die. I said I bet there's transferable skills. That's all I
Actually,
said.
Trash is banging us.
Let's fucking go, dude.
Okay.
No,
No way.
Nah, bro, they're troll. Nah, come on now, they're trolling.
Okay.
Nah, come. This dungeon's really easy if you don't pull the mob.
No way.
This is the reverse bait. It is actually easy.
Yeah, okay. I'm
NPO.
easier. And you're...
I'll be west.
I mean, that's the.
He's charging up, bro. Okay, I'm gonna predict the mechanic, and then we're gonna see if I'm right. He's doing a little Super Saiyan thing. He's just gonna fuck a bunch of shit up on the map. Like, he's just... A bunch of stuff is just gonna... Okay? And if you don't understand what I mean by... Then I can't help you. Ready?
Southwest door.
Close enough. He did a... I got the direction wrong. It wasn't... It was... Close
Yeah,
enough.
there.
So just get away from them, and then you're going to get knocked back. Don't get knocked into one. Oh, no, he's going to pull them in.
Back in the
Oh.
power.
Maybe.
What the?
Maybe you're supposed to... So Storm Cloud
in general.
summons,
Stormy cloud.
and then he eats them. And how long does he do it?
Be close to them.
You don't have too long. Okay, I'm considering there's a chance that maybe you want to actually try and absorb some of these, but you don't have long to do it. So you'd have to already be pre-spread, and you'd still only be... I'm kind of thinking like second boss underrot with the maggots on the ground, right? You want to kind of absorb them, because if you don't, then the boss is going to absorb them here, and he's going to get a buff. But that might just be irrelevant. Maybe that's not a thing, but...
Smoke Eater.
I feel like you want to at least absorb a few, because he's powering up. Like, he wants... The boss wants him.
Maybe.
What the?
Too cool level. Not sure what the fuck is going on here.
Dodge
that's
those.
the
Just
first
remember
one?
the angles. Yeah.
Oh!
But you have to go... First one that
Cool
explodes
level.
is here. On, like, the 1 o'clock. 2 o'clock.
Not sure what the fuck.
The nice thing with Final Fantasy is that it's consistent. So if something happens, it's going to happen that way every single time. I guess you kind of move clockwise here, because then they're going to start exploding around the room.
Here.
Okay, just running the first one maybe after.
Yeah, then it does that
Oh.
one, then that one,
Okay.
then the last
You
one.
can take a damage.
So you kind of
keep
would just
playing.
swivel.
Can you rest?
So it's like a quarter swivel, right? You probably call it something interesting, but little quarter swivel, splitting cry. So I assume you want to spread.
Not solo this, but let's say.
That's a tank mechanic, so no
Okay,
one
that's
wants to
good.
be on him.
Slither.
Some heals here maybe.
Slither, watch the tail.
that's a
Yep.
bag.
Now this is where you want to be in a certain position in the room.
Rezzing.
Noble Pursuit.
Ooh, this looks cool. Okay, he's gonna shoot and zoom to shit, and he's gonna smack people. So you don't want to be in front of one of
The
these.
fuck?
Oh, did
I
someone
think he's
follow
gonna
the order?
charge through
Yep.
these paths. Oh my god,
Yep.
something went off.
Yeah,
Next
when
one,
he charges,
then
he shoots
that
to
one,
the
yep.
sides.
But then it also does an effect on
The
the
fuck?
side as
Oh,
well.
did
I think he's
someone
So charging forward, he hits the edges.
Oh my god.
Then he charges. Then he hits here again. Oh, I get it. Wait, hold on. I get it. It's the rings. It comes out from the rings. Look, because it comes in a line here, and then it comes in a line across there, and then
The fuck?
Oh, did
I
someone
think he's
follow
gonna
you
the
don't
order?
want to be in line with the ring.
Charge through these paths.
And then, because this one comes at a diagonal. Yeah, there is another ring there. So he goes through there and then charges into there. That's why. Got it.
Oh my god, and something went off.
Yeah,
I didn't
when
see
he
that ring
charges,
originally.
it sh-
It's kind of cool how in every Final Fantasy fight, there's like a memory task. I think if you do Sudoku, then you have an inherent... Okay, so I need to stop running Mythic Plus. I need to start doing Sudoku and word puzzles. Yep, crosswords. Because I feel like brain training, having a nice little... I need to do Rubik's Cubes before I start playing FF. That would legitimately have a good crossover. Right, so what happens here? So he summons 4 lads.
They gave you debuffs. So you gotta stack in 12 seconds.
Oh, these guys.
Yeah, so we stack
So
with
they're going to swipe in front of him. No. They're going to do the side raise. This is one of the mobs. That's cool. I like that they reuse mobs that you fight in the dungeon. They reuse their mechanics so that you can learn the bosses by doing the trash. That's a really good thing to do. Right, so you can't be
Then you
here.
spread after.
You can't be there. You can't be... there. I'm interested how this is going to work.
Okay.
How big of a beam is it going to be? Oh, no, they just swipe. They just...
Okay.
Right.
I get it.
I thought it was going to be slightly different than that. I thought he was going to do the half room thing. Wait, you can see in the frames, though, there's something else. I feel like I'm on one of those like I'm on NCIS or some shit. Or what was the other one? Law and Order or something. Like, yeah, CSI. I'm like, hold on. There's something there. Look again. Like, you know, when somebody's been they've been slaving over some video for some CCTV footage for like hours, and they're like, why can't we catch this guy? Damn it! And then he's just like sitting there, and like his little girl comes in the room, and she's like, "Daddy, look, I drew a thing." And then the dad looks at the drawing, and it's some piece of shit, and he's like, "Oh my god!" And then he like looks again at the footage, and he's like, "Yes, here, look, see, enhance, bingo." Bingo. Not quite in the corner. It just reminds me, I just feel like I'm doing origami.
Definitely not just frontals.
Yeah.
You know what Final Fantasy mechanics remind me of? Remember these from like the 90s? The little like toys that you used to flip out and shit? That's what the mechanics feel like. Good. It's cool. It's interesting. Like the first bit of trash was cool. Obviously, this is still the first boss. It's cool. It's just, you kind of need to... Like, I think this is totally fine to figure out. You just need to record the VOD, and then you just need to watch it back. And, like, then once you figure it out, then you... Probably take you a couple tries to get quick at just reacting to the positions. But you'd figure it out pretty quick. I can't understand where is safe and where isn't. It's, at the end of the day, it's shapes, right? Like, what's happening on my screen is shapes. And I need to find out where the shape ends and the man begins. I know that they don't go off at once, but like...
Okay, we just
You
need
have to find the
Oh,
corners
no,
of
they're
the
still
square
there.
squares,
Oh, that changes a lot of
Do you need to
things.
spread?
Okay, hold on. Yeah, that does change everything. Right.
I'll stack on you after the first explosions.
I think it's because they keep wiping, so they like disappear. Like, I think they're disappearing.
right?
Alright,
Spread?
I won't waste any more time on this.
No.
Right, so now this is where we go crazy.
It's a little bit. It's more
So save
difficult.
here, and then he's gonna move here.
Players.
Then he moves here, yeah.
Interesting. Oh my
I think
god.
you should go to where they
Wow.
He's
What
fine,
the
and he can move
fuck?
forward.
Yeah, I can't
I'm
catch.
just running like the old.
Okay, I
It's
rest
not
you,
that hard.
Roger.
It's not that hard to dodge.
So
It's
this is
easy
a
to
time for a
dodge.
Topaz
I- I-
Carbuncle.
I think you're not
Okay.
supposed to be closer to the middle.
That seems
just
fine,
run
but
like the old
yeah,
Carbuncle.
can
We
you
don't
you
wanna
can
like
stand
targets.
in the middle quite a bit, right? I don't think that's too bad of a mechanic
You also
actually.
just stack with pairs.
That's
I'm with,
actually a lot
Roger.
easier than the previous one. The previous one was way more
Oh.
annoying. One of my favorite things looking at Final Fantasy fights is when you have progression and there's no markers down, and then it clips to a few minutes later in the video, and suddenly they have the room full of markers. And boss is not even at half health yet. You
Yeah,
get
so
bigger,
the big-
thicker
super
lies,
big one.
okay? But you just move into the
Do
corner.
you need to like bait them a little bit?
Now he needs to move here.
Also,
Yeah, you bait, and then you run.
Then I need to move like,
Uh-huh.
yeah. If you're in this area, you just move into there, or into the
Keep
middle.
going, dude. Keep going.
You can never stop moving.
But you'd have sprint available, right?
Group bait them first, and then you
It's
move
boss 1 or
on.
3?
Yeah, I
Okay.
think it's
Yeah,
better
for a
to
first
stop
boss,
moving
that's cool.
As there are 8 tower things or what.
Yeah.
Oh,
We don't know how to do
Kite
this.
them away.
I guess
them
two-
away from the towers first.
Probably 2 of us. Yeah, Roger, you and me need.
Oh, I recognize this from Golbez.
Okay, I will.
So you have to soak those.
Can you
And Scripe just shouted, Roger, you and me soak. So they soak
take
one each.
one at B?
Yeah, be on the edge.
But you have to soak it, so you have to move your... This is... Oh, Tips IMAX, yeah. So, there's a boss in WoW where you get people in your group and they get ghosts. Ghosts get summoned, and then a number of people in your group get targeted, and if the ghost hits them, then it turns them... And then at the same time, there's bombs around the room that need to be cleared, and you need to, like, move out of a big AoE effect and stuff like that. So that's kind of similar to this, where you basically have to kite your ghost around, but kite it in a way... It's kind of like Spiteful as well. You kite your ghost around, and then you need to make sure that you've made it... Like, you go to the opposite bomb from... you go soak the bomb that's opposite to where your ghost is, so you want to bait it out. So Roger is going to go to this one, Scribe's going to go to this one, so that the ghost has to move further.
Because otherwise the ghost catch up to
How long
us.
do they have, though? How long do they have to
Yeah,
soak?
oh, the ghost blew up! Oh no. Fraggle blew up.
And then
I think that's
tanks
better,
have
because
a burst as well. So tank and healer go to the
ghost catch up to
sides.
us.
Watch this explosion. So Fraggo moves over here.
Yeah, dude.
And then explodes. But Roger's technically fine, but Scribe gets cleaved. So, okay.
Oh, the ghost blew up! Oh no, Fraggle.
But you have to be careful because everybody gets a ghost. That's really cool. Like, I get a certain sense of warmth whenever I watch a fight like this, or whenever there's a mechanic like this. There's just something nice when everyone gets affected by something that I really like. Like, you're all in it together. Whereas when you do this in, like, a raid and only certain people get targeted, you just kind of, you're desynced from them. I like this. You just know that everyone's going through it.
Can you
So
take...
the ghosts erupt damage as well. So you don't want to cleave your friends with them. Look, they're cleaving each other.
I'm gonna try
Can
to
you
make it
take
through
number
the...
2?
But when do you have to soak these by? Is there where I'm not seeing on the timer on the screen? Oh, it's any time. Whenever you walk into it, it explodes, yeah? When the boss... Oh, so it's synced up with the Vengeful Souls cast, yep. Question. In terms of Final Fantasy mechanics, so in WoW, if you jump, there's a chance sometimes that when you jump, your body basically doesn't... Like, the server doesn't register that you've, like, kind of the movement of your hitbox. So you can jump sometimes and you'll still get hit by something. How does it work in Final Fantasy? If you jump, small amount of tick-based forward momentum you can achieve if you jump forward, but it's extremely circumstantial, and you'll often be registered as where you were on the ground before the jump 99% of the time. Maybe that's to be tested then.
Come on.
Easy peasy, dude. Run first!
How long did this take them? Yeah, it's about an hour and 20. That's awesome. That was a really, really good fight. Oh, really good dungeon. They're very different from Mythic Plus dungeons in WoW. It's a different style of difficulty, and there's a lot of transferable skills. There's a lot of transferable skills in that. There's still a few questions I have. I can't actually play it and move my camera around and stuff like that myself. So there are also some questions that I have. The step up from the first boss to the third boss was pretty crazy. The third boss was kind of wild. Again, it's just learning the dance. I don't know. It's really weird because the way I would learn Mythic Plus. Okay, so the way I learn Mythic Plus is I just do a dungeon. And I do it over and over and over again. And then when something kills me, I go, okay, what killed me? Then I look at it and I go, what cast it? Oh, it got cast by this mob. Okay, well, I need to stop that interrupt then. I need to stop that spell cast. And every single time I then see that mob again, I know that it does that ability. Yeah, I don't know if there's anything else I would, like, add right now. I want to play one, though. Oh, I do want to play one, a Criterion. It just looks like a lot of time investment. That's all, really.